Hey everyone, so this is part 2 to part 1. Hope you caught the first one. If not, head over here and watch it. I will link it up. So this will be part 2 of what to do after you get your working holiday visa and you are in Australia. You lodge your visa application, you got all your documents taken care of, you've unlocked your cell phone, you've got travel insurance, and you have also opened up a bank account. So that's the main things to do before you come and get excited. All right, so the journey you got here, enjoy it. Seriously, take a deep breath in, enjoy it, get out and about, move around, have some fun, and really just enjoy it and kind of get out of that jet lag because you're gonna need it. So go for a swim, go for a walk, go meet some people, maybe have some goon. You'll figure out what goon is pretty soon. Also, the first thing that I would say that you do is just to enjoy. Seriously, enjoy. Take it all in, because I'm telling you, when you first get here, it's amazing. You're just like, oh my gosh, I really did it. Like, I really did it. And it'll hit you, and it's really an awesome thing. So here's a list of a couple of things that I put together that I think that you should do once you get here, and this is what I did. First thing that I did was I went down to a cell phone store. I chose Telstra to be my provider. There's many different providers, Telstra, Optus, and Vodafone. I chose to go with Telstra simply because they have some of the best coverage, especially if you plan to go to like any remote areas and you are in the outback. I'm not saying that you're gonna get cell phone service, but they do carry more service than the other providers, and I wanted to go with Telstra. I just think it's just such a cool name. It kind of runs with Tesla, Telstra, pretty cool. I liked it. So I got set up on the prepaid plan, which is around $30. Your phone will be unlocked because you did that before you left home. So you can just pop your SIM in and boom, start Facebooking, messaging, however you want to do. Communicate with the world. People want to know how you are. Let them know. Let them know. If you've already set up your bank account with Commonwealth like I suggested, then run into your branch location, pick up your ATM debit card, and start swiping. No, I'm just playing. Seriously, try to take it easy when you first get here because you go a little crazy, but go and treat yourself. Go have a nice drink. Go have some really nice food. If you're in Sydney, I recommend you go down to the Sydney Opera Bar and sit down and have a glass of wine or beer or whatever you want to drink. But just enjoy it and take all of that in. Or if you decide to open your bank account once you get here and you haven't done so already, then once you get that done, open up a superannuation account. It's kind of like their retirement here, and it's something that isn't taken from you, but the company has to pay for, which I think is really an awesome, thing when you kind of understand what it is. You may not be getting lots of money back whenever you're finished with that, and you're finished with your working holiday, and you're doing your taxes, etc. But you may get a couple of extra $100 that you can use that you didn't have. So that's a good thing. So set up your superannuation account with the bank of your choosing. Okay, so once you've chose the bank of your choosing, you can also use whatever hostel that you're staying at as your address. You can use them as your address. Don't worry about those kind of things because we're backpackers, we move around a lot, but you can use whatever hostel that you're using for the address if you haven't already set your bank account up to get your ATM debit card sent to. Most of the times they will allow you to actually pick them up in the bank that you choose. All right, third thing. So the next thing that you need to do is get a tax file ID number. What the tax file ID number is it allows you to pay your tax to the Australian government, because if you don't have a tax file ID number, they will tax you the most that they can tax. And speaking of tax, if you get a job and you haven't had your tax file ID number, you have 28 days from the day that you start working to have that tax file number and then get that to your employer. When you are doing your taxes for your jobs here as well, another thing to note is tick the box that says, I am a resident for tax purposes, because technically you are. It takes around 28 days to lodge it after you've lodged the application. I'll link the website down below so you can go get your tax file ID number. Also, that will be mailed to you, and that you can use your hostel address for that mail to come to you. It's okay, don't worry about it if you move locations after the 28 days after you've applied. Sometimes it's sooner, sometimes it's later, but they do give a 28-day period once you've applied for it. If you do happen to move around, don't worry about it. Just Google their number. You can give them a call and they will give you your tax file ID number over the phone so you can have it. I have mine as a paper copy because I happened to stay at Wake Up and I stayed there for a little while. So that worked out really good. Also, another thing to note is some countries are eligible for Medicare here. If you are part of the Commonwealth countries, then you are eligible for Medicare. However, from what I understand, sometimes you have to pay for it up front and then you get it back. I'm not really sure how Medicare works because I don't have Medicare. So, but I do know that if you are from the Commonwealth countries, then you can get Medicare, which is pretty good. I went with Medibank. I actually purchased ambulance insurance through them. It cost me around $70 for a whole year. Even if you do have Medicare, you have to pay for an ambulance if you break your leg. I'm not saying to go break your leg, but in the event that something like that did happen, you would have to pay for your ambulance ride. At least with me not having any kind of health insurance, I wanted to at least get something that would cover me, and Medibank actually offered me a really good coverage for if I needed to be flown from a beach or any kind of ambulance that covered me, and it was like $70 for the whole year. It's definitely worth it. It's another thing to consider. And also bring your sunglasses and a hat and some sunscreen and get out and enjoy it. You've came this far. Go enjoy it. Seriously, go enjoy it. Bring your swimmers, and yeah, that's it. So now you're here, or you will be. So awesome stuff. Good on you. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe. If you want to wander around with me, I'm on Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram, Twitter, all under Wondering Casey. Come wander with me.